Champagne glasses, we all cheers.
Yeah, 4 years ago.
Mitochondria.
Science with Bill.
Difficult to drink.
Come on, Bill. So this then is your first product that you made,
UK based.
UK based.
Depends what side of the bed Trump wakes up on, I think.
Bagels are elite.
Well, he won't want to talk.
Or a cracker. This is fucking gripping stuff.
That's what I mean. We're back. Hello, everybody. We're Tommy Searless this week.
Yeah, James is here from Ride Nutrition. You just act thick and you'll fit straight in.
Yeah, we can do
No,
that.
he's meant to be here as the brains behind the operation.
This is Science with Bill, by the way, for this episode.
What's happened is it's half term and Tommy Searles made himself very busy. He's done a training school the last 5 days in a row.
Do you know what he's done?
What?
He's gone on holiday.
And
he's thought, how can I recoup the whole cost of this holiday as quickly as possible?
Stick it into
3 days back to back.
Even though his whole problem with British Motocross was coaching of kids.
Yep, he's the problem.
But now anyway, so we did invite him. He said, no, absolutely not. I'm not coming in this week. I wanted to make the most of whilst I was being in the UK. So me and Ed were going to do one anyway. And then just happened that we had a little Ride Nutrition business meeting yesterday. And we're coming up to our 4th year anniversary, 4th birthday later this month.
4th trading birthday or 4th birthday since...
Well, I asked you that question earlier and I wasn't sure the answer.
Yeah,
4th trading.
Yeah. Because we did about a year of testing. Ish.
Yeah, it took us about a year and a half after registering the company to then go live.
Right, we'll get into the history.
This is James, anyone, by the way.
Yeah, and I'm doing a terrible job at introducing things.
Why don't we get James to introduce himself like he's on a dating profile?
Could you want to do that?
Yeah.
Get yourself a date while you're on it. Right, fire away. Right.
3, 2, 1, go.
Hi, my name's James. I'm 6'4", blonde, and founder of Ride Nutrition.
Perfect.
There we go. So, anyway, what brings us here is, like I say, we had a Ride Nutrition meeting with me, myself, James, and our other business partner, Joe, yesterday. We also hit 10k followers on Instagram yesterday. So I was like, woo, little celebratory.
Let's celebrate by bringing as much stock that we can and sticking it on the desk here for you to all look at.
And here we are.
This is exactly what I thought. I think it's been a while. I don't I'm obviously part owner of it, but I don't mention it kind of too much across my stuff. But I thought bringing James in, he can obviously get more into depth of the science. And I think, obviously I'm trying to put the sell on people, put it in front of you.
If this was Tommy's brand, it'd be unbearable the amount of selling that goes on.
I mean, don't get us wrong. I'm doing the hard sell. If you're only listening to this podcast, there's a lot of products displayed on the desk right now. But what I thought, it would come full circle because what I want to do is provide an educational podcast for those who want a better performance.
I've just read this. See, and I don't really know what this is for, so what would be good if we could discuss what each one does.
That's what I thought.
Is that what the idea of this is?
How a rider or a mountain biker, or it works effectively in any sport, but we'll do a bit of chat and shit, maybe even talk a little bit about Getson if you want to discuss me riding around in 11th place.
We'll save that to the end. Okay,
and then, talk about how we started.
I reckon what we should do then, let's have the full story, James. Let's go from idea. Before we get to product, let's go idea. Where did it come from?
The brand.
Yeah, well, why are you involved in this, or why did you learn this at school, I'm guessing?
So it all started with me going to uni, studied sport and exercise science. That's where I kind of gained an understanding of the fundamentals behind nutrition. And then, growing up, I've always been around bikes, so enduro, trials, mountain bikes, just through family and friends, and I've been lucky enough to meet people like Bill along the way.
Oh, lucky.
Some aspects. And so I finished uni and really wanted to apply what I'd learnt there with what I love, which is bikes. So, it didn't happen straight away. I'm trying to think about how it actually came around.
When you say sports science at uni, what are you learning there like?
So sport and exercise science, it's mainly comprised of physiology, biomechanics and nutrition. So you get a basic understanding of all three. Yeah. And I really kind of took to nutrition whilst I was there. And it's only the real fundamentals of nutrition. I've not got a master's in nutrition. It's kind of the most prominent fundamentals behind sports nutrition, and they're easily applied to many different sports. And I kind of saw a gap in the market within at the time enduro. You'd walk around the paddock and you wouldn't really see what you'd normally see at, say, a football match or a road cycling event, or somewhere where you would tend to see more kind of nutritional strategies being put into place on race day. So I thought there's a bit of a gap in the market there. Let's see what we can do.
Nice. So what's the school side of it? Is that 4 years, 5 years?
So uni's 3 years.
Yeah.
So we finished uni, and it was around the time of COVID that I ended up finishing uni. And I actually remember I posted my final dissertation to Instagram, just kind of as you do, finished my final dissertation, and you could just about see the cover. And it was, I'll always remember this, it was kind of the effects of milk on attenuating, which means like decreasing the impact on muscle damage after exercise. And Bill replied to...
I didn't remember the story until he just talked about it on the way down.
The effects of milk on muscle damage?
Yeah, so the effects of milk on negating exercise-induced muscle damage, so the way in which your muscles kind of repair.
So milk's good or bad?
Milk's good.
Milk's good.
Yeah, milk's good because it's got carbs and protein.
Right.
But going back, Bill replied to the story, and he was kind of took a bit of an interest to it because at the time you were quite, I don't know what the word would be, but interested in milk.
I thought you were going to say injured. Interested in milk.
Yeah, I went off milk. Well, I still somewhat.
Well, milk's like do you have oat milk, no milk, this milk? So I could understand why you'd probably be a bit not confused, but interested.
Yeah, I'd go on and off milk a bit, but at that time, I don't know if I want to make this public knowledge. I feel like, well, I still kind of do. I'm not totally sold. I have asked some really clever people, and there's no great research to suggest that what I'm saying is true. But I felt like milk actually affected my mood and my anger a lot.
Be able to have some breast milk soon.
Yeah, I think the words were "milk makes me angry."
Yeah, there's a few kind of wacky studies that say like the hormones in milk can obviously have a big impact.
What, mess with the mood swing?
Well, I mean, it's like milk's coming from a tit, innit? It's full of hormones, the whole thing. I've completely forgot about that.
So you took an interest
I thought
to...
your dissertation was actually on nitrate.
No.
That's how I tell people it started.
No, that's kind of another pathway. But from that moment onwards, I kind of knew that Bill was interested in kind of sports science, and kind of, if the opportunity did arise, he would be someone I could go to, and he might have an interest in kind of starting something. So
science, people think I'm thick.
Science with Bill. I thought you were thick until I think it was either your mum or your dad told me you're a straight A student.
It wouldn't be my dad, I don't think, but
Or said you'd done really well at school, which beg to differ, but
that was fuck me.
Anyways, so you done what? 4 years of that, 3 years of that. Sorry,
3 years at uni, and then we finished uni, and as you do, you kind of think what's next?
Yeah.
And I didn't really know what to do, to be honest with you. It was during COVID, and I was actually working as a support worker in a care home at the time.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
Completely different to what I'm doing now. And yeah, I think the main kind of premise behind what we were starting with was to try and get a nitrate-based supplement, because at the time I'd seen Johnny Walker using the beat-it shots quite a lot. And we'd just kind of seen how badly they taste and how they go down with people kind of using them that way. So I thought there must be a way to try and make this nutritional strategy taste a lot nicer and be more practical for people, and also to let people know that it's something they can be using and benefiting from. So the first product that we made and we launched the brand with was a nitrate preload.
Have I got that here?
Yeah,
of course I have. Got this right in front of me.
That's generation 3 of preload.
Blackcurrant flavour. Well, we just said before we came on here, we made one up in the first Christmas podcast we did.
Was it definitely Christmas? I definitely
champagne
glasses. We all cheersed.
Yeah, that'd be quite good if Martin can find a clip of that and just look what we looked like, because that'll have been 4 years ago.
Cheers.
Cheers all. You've kind of ruined the vibes with that, Tom.
Oh, I put it back in the glass.
Right, let's have a go on this. So what does this...
that's gone well though.
Yeah, this podcast has been great at plugging the brand, to be fair, from day one.
Yeah, I'm paid and all. Can we keep all of these products after?
Yeah, I was going to do a giveaway for the audience.
Oh, there we go then. They got to stay to the end for that, though.
By the end, yeah, we'll do. I don't know whether do we give it away individually or do a big bundle.
I don't know. We'll figure something out. We'll come to that at the end. So this is the nitrate product. Then this is the first one you did, but it didn't come like this, did it?
That's where it all started. Yeah. So at the time, it was in pouches. That's all we'd planned.
There wasn't really a plan to do any more than that. In all fairness, was there? We were like, but I kind of dive in because I also use nitrate. I actually also seen Johnny using nitrate supplements back in 2016. So I was like a bit inquisitive, did a bit of research, look what that was, and then I kind of had already kind of realised, okay, nitrate's actually really useful for performance, and basically to dumb it down, increases how much oxygen you can transport around your body, right?
Yes, in a way, yes. The main function is vasodilation, which is like your blood vessels get wider. Okay.
Come on, Bill.
And
science with Bill.
There we go. And then
vasodilation.
It essentially also makes your the way in which your body can use oxygen to produce energy. It makes that more efficient. So you
can transport more oxygen per red blood cell, right?
No, it's the amount of oxygen being carried. Well, there is more oxygen going to the mitochondria, which is where the energy is kind of made, release ATP, but they become more
triphosphate.
They become more
100%
efficient.
in near level PE, mate. 100%. Anyway,
Easy.
sorry.
No, it's all right.
People shout at me for interrupting. That was prime example. So I'll try and do better.
Right. Well, then. So this then is your first product that you made.
Yeah.
For the benefits of you, obviously you've gone into a bit of the science there, which has probably gone over most people's heads, as it has mine.
I thought a science lesson would be good, but listening to that, I'm thinking.
So what's the dumb version of what this is good for your general person, rider, motorbike rider, mountain bike rider, whatever it be?
So a lot of people would use that to prevent arm pump, or at least prevent the onset of arm pump, and also endurance performance.
Okay, because so basically
at the base level,
more oxygen can be put around the body, which oxygen equals energy.
And is it a better use of oxygen?
It's
You're shit.
We're just going to repeat what we just said a minute ago. This oxygen goes to something that, like a cell, mitochondria, that will produce energy. This becomes more efficient at using that oxygen.
Yeah. So the top and bottom of it is more oxygen in your body means you can go harder for longer.
Right. So this is a go faster powder.
Yeah, and I wouldn't say that is a widely used supplement, which is why we wanted to bring it to market and bridge the gap initially with something that's not really used already. And then, like we said a minute ago, we ended up bringing out a full range of
everything up to
products.
When we brought that out as well, everything tasted terrible. Like it still tasted of beetroot. Not even a beetroot. I quite like the taste of beetroot, but it was like difficult to drink a lot of them.
Yeah, we had some. I mean, it took us
even with your one, or this is because you say this is the third variation. Have you changed the flavour then?
Slightly. It's always been it was apple and blackcurrant to start off with.
Yeah, it's always been that flavour, but
now
the formula's
it's just blackcurrant, and then I don't know if the next one's coming. Should I mention that?
Yeah, why not? Yeah,
there's another. The version 4 is on its way, which is slightly less powder to consume all at once. So basically, you can get away with having a smaller drink because effectively. That's a product you should take before exercise. So
when would you have this for racing?
Build up to a race like 3-4 days before,
right,
once a day, and then morning of.
Yeah. Okay. But importantly, morning of has to be at least 2.5 to 3 hours before because it takes that long for it to become.
Yeah. Morning of to me is not that important. It's more getting it in the because I struggle
the load up phase. Yeah,
I struggle to consume food in the morning anyway. So
that gives it away, doesn't it? Preload.
Exactly.
So
no, but it's amazing. No, honestly, people come up to me and say, "I put that in my Usui and started to feel sick," and I'm like, "Whoa! That's why I wanted to try and." Give a bit of knowledge.
Well, obviously this has gone well because you've now got other products. So this was the first one. Nice. How long did you run this for? Just a year, 2 years?
Yeah, I think it was a year of just selling preload, nothing else. I think we maybe had a few T-shirts on the store, and then
any pink hoodies?
No pink hoodies.
We ran out though. Yeah. That's kind of why we ended up doing other products. Because we had no preload for like the longest time.
Yes, that we'd got some more products since then. So we ended up doing preload for a year, taking on some hydrofizz, and then not having preload for maybe half a year.
We ran out of preload, and
it weren't very good.
At that point, we realised that how much demand
For it is.
Not like nothing crazy. I don't feel like, but just people constantly asking. At every event we'd go to, they'd be like, "When's the preload back in stock? When's the preload back in stock?"
Yeah.
So yeah, from there it just kind of evolved, and I obviously would make suggestions of use this before, use that before, see this person using this. James is always kind of like looking amongst and researching and figuring out what's next and what everyone else, other brands are doing, and we've evolved to kind of where we are now. We're still alive 4 years in, because none of us really know how to run a business, but it's still running.
Still get it.
It's still running.
Swing it, fake it till you make it.
Yeah,
innit?
exactly.
Yeah.
Nice. So the second one then, without this sounding like a fool, we're going to go for every product. But the next, you said you had,
we won't spend that long.
you
on
had
each
Hydro
product.
Fizz in between this. This was the second product, Hydro Fizz.
Yes, yeah. The pink grapefruit Hydro Fizz was the second product we did.
These are my favourite.
I mean, that's probably our best seller now, to be honest with you.
Yeah, one a day I have.
Ed is a daily consumer of Hydro Fizz. That's why I thought it's also important that you're sat here just to really tell people.
I'd like to know the benefits of why this is good for me for one. Is one a day, is that all right to do that?
Yeah, of course it is, yeah. So you've got your potassium, your sodium, your magnesium and your calcium. And so what you're doing by adding an electrolyte to your water is helping with fluid balance.
Mm-hmm.
So in order to get the fluid into the cells in your body, that water's kind of drawn in through a process called osmosis, and you need the electrolytes
To help that.
to basically enable that, yeah. And the sodium, they're quite a strong sodium content in these Hydro Fizz. Sodium again helps with water retention, and it actually activates your thirst mechanism even. So it means that you're looking to take on more fluids during the day as well, which will help your hydration even in the office.
Yeah, well, I normally like to do a bit of exercise before I come to work, and I have one of them in the bottle every morning.
What's your favourite flavour?
I'm spoilt behaviour because you sent me all of them, so
Yeah.
I don't have the same one. I normally do the whiz round, but yeah, I like the watermelon.
Is it?
But I've actually been out of watermelon. That's maybe why I've sucked so much at Sea to Sky and Getson, because I've had to use pineapple. Not that I dislike pineapple.
Oh, but I'd see pineapple's my second favourite.
yeah, but no,
And then I go back to the grapefruit and think, I quite like this
I'm
as well.
50-50 on them too, but watermelon's my favourite.
Yeah,
That's
they're
my
good.
I think grapefruit's still the best seller.
Really?
Yeah.
I guess people that have had it from the start are maybe locked in their ways.
I reckon they are, yeah. They must be.
No, they're good. They're a good product. Thing is, it's making different things, isn't it? Like, and doing different things. If you don't understand the science, like even me, I take that. I don't really understand the science. I kind of the basic science behind it that I would understand is preload something before. Obviously, helps you do something during, which is the Hydro Fizz
Intra.
Yeah. So your
Intra
Hydro
is
Fizz
doing-
is more of a all around the clock product.
and
It's-
intras for like your use
Depending-
backpack.
So what I would say is, to keep it simple, if your exercise is up to an hour, Hydro Fizz will be fine.
Yeah.
Anything more than an hour, you need fuel, carbohydrates, which
Yeah.
is effectively fuel, which is when you need to go into intra.
Can you preload the intra like before the race, or would you just put that in your back?
Yeah, you can. It's completely individualized nutrition. So some people might benefit from a few sips on the start line of the intra. Normally, you'd recommend low GI carbs before an activity or in a race, just because that's slow releasing. So
Yeah.
Does that mean glycemic index?
yeah, glycemic index. That's
Get
the
elbow.
speed,
There was
isn't
another
it?
posh word which I was
Have you
actually-
been paying attention to today's board
There was
meeting?
another posh word which I was about to translate, but I forgot what it was now. That I heard about 3 sentences ago. But I'll try and do a bit of translation just to keep it. Anyone from the streets wants to know what's going on.
Streets.
Can you translate this one? What's the bonk?
Funk.
There's probably a video of me bonking.
Is that? That's a clip.
There's a couple of videos of me bonking, to be honest. I've bonked a couple of times, which is
Is that like when you ran out? You
just empty.
Crash.
Yeah, zero. Nothing left.
Empty, which that is a mixture of, I would say, a depletion of all sources. Dehydration, which is obviously your electrolytes being run out, and then just exhaustion and no energy, which is carbohydrate.
Yeah,
carb
just
stores
no
empty.
glucose, no glycogen. Just your body fighting for survival, basically.
Oh, nice.
But so going after what you said, this one, intra, is your during exercise. So I would say for the majority of our audience,
That you do a thingy, don't you? Is that?
You get in a tub as well.
But
Yeah,
do
that
you not
comes
do
in
a
a few
gel
forms.
one?
We also do gel. You've got gel there.
A gel intra.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can pop that open if you like.
Oh yeah,
again-
so that's better to take like when you're running, or is that what you put on your
so I mean-
handlebar?
Yeah, that's what goes on a handlebar, which I've seen a lot of comments. This is a smaller version of this. I've seen a lot of comments about the yellow tabs. It is to hold an energy gel, and it's, I believe there's a workshop tutorial coming on the Only Stands channel at some point in the near future.
Of how to make one.
How to make one. This, I mean, there's lots of different ways to make it, but I've told Stan, because of the amount of comments I've seen across this podcast, my vlogs, everything over the last month, it's clearly in demand, so keep your eyes peeled on Stan's channel.
Nice. So come on then, without this going full science mode, why don't we've had a bit of product.
Yeah.
Tell us some of the cock-ups, the learning lessons you've had, the ups, the downs.
Oh, where do you start?
I'm guessing this is quite a hard product that's food related, goes out of, like,
Yeah,
runs out. Sell by date, if you like.
Yeah, it's all stuff you've got to kind of bear in mind when you're developing a product. So as a collective, we'll say, right, we want to make something that a rider can have during exercise. So we'll kind of make a few tick marks. It needs to be a carb blend, have this in it, have that in it, your carb sources, how much carbs per hour. So you kind of have your fundamentals of nutrition that you need to tick, and then your next kind of box that you need to tick is making it taste nice, which is a kind of challenge in its own. So that can take months, back and forth with suppliers, and it's even more of an issue when you've got Bill that's kind of halfway around the world all the time. I've got samples coming in, they want it signed off in like 5 days' time, and I'm kind of sending them to, I think the first samples went to Lucas in Barcelona.
Yeah, I found a picture today from 7th of March 2021. Me and Lucas had 3 samples of flavour for the first preload.
We done a protein one in here about 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, wait, actually, that's a good point. That's coming in the near future.
I've probably just dropped that out there. That is protein. Are we allowed to say that's coming?
Yeah.
Well, it's
more
actually a
recovery.
recovery blend, because it's going to be protein with carbohydrates, not just a protein isolate.
What was your thoughts on you tried both versions,
You
right?
wanted the chocolate one.
More chocolate.
Which you said was the one that wasn't meant to be the chocolatier one.
I can't remember at the time. He
The
sent
way,
you a voice
the way
note.
he gave the feedback, just it didn't make sense.
Oh,
did it?
right, okay.
He gave you
They
a
were
voice
both,
note.
no, I didn't mind either, to be honest. I
They were
liked
both
them
pretty good. But
No,
no,
because you wanted to know why he preferred the more chocolate one, but I'd already left here by that point.
yeah, that was it. Yeah,
I'll have to try them again and let you know.
Well, there's only one coming out. Signed off
we
now, yeah.
signed off. All
Yeah,
right, there you
soon,
go then.
next
Done.
few
but
weeks,
it won't be long at all. Yeah, really looking forward to that one coming out. It's been too long with that recovery.
Yeah,
drink.
recovery is kind of the one thing that we're missing, really. There's a couple of ingredients in preload that are linked, also aid recovery. But recoveries we've got before, we got during, we just need after. And it's took quite a while, because it's kind of such a bigger minefield. And not minefield, that's the wrong word, but it's just like there's so much choice and variation in the protein world there. So it took a while to find the right supplier and right setup, let's say. But that is coming soon, so that's on one of the things that's on the way.
Yeah, and we just want the taste to be spot on, because it's something that you want to look forward to having after riding or exercising. You don't want to be kind of dreading it.
This one's another one on the way. Electrolyte in a tablet form.
God, you are really sticking them on the cell here. I was
I'm
trying to
just
move.
explaining
I was
what
trying to
we've
just
got.
move on
Anyway.
to some of the challenges and all the things that you
We've
learn.
not made no mistakes.
You're like,
We're
bosh,
booming.
another product, bottles. We sell them. You want to
Nah,
mix it
yeah,
up?
bottles.
Bosh,
That.
sell them that one. I know.
Beta alamine. This one is linked to endurance. If you preload it over like 3 to 4 weeks phase,
Yeah,
it's found to have an improvement on endurance.
One serving every day.
There you go. What do you want next?
That's an acid buffer.
Might as well crack on while we're at it. What's this balm you've got?
A bomb. Whose side's that on?
that.
Yours or
Yours, I
mine?
can see it there. Looks like a deodorant stick.
This is another one new.
Snazzy new.
Just came out last week or the week before.
the week before, I think.
Muscle bomb in a roll-on stick. You know why this is? In case you're in between sessions, in between motors, don't need to take your gloves off. Just want to have a quick.
Good
free
idea.
The arms,
Really good idea.
free the shoulder for me. In
Let's
the
have a
current
smell of
state.
it.
Yeah, I was going to say, have a little whiff.
Is it? Is this
so,
got
yeah.
that? Yeah, no, I like this
That
smell.
eucalyptus smell.
Deep peaty smell I like. That's not very deep peaty, but nice. So this is going to free me up.
Free you right up. You'll be able to press that slider up and down all day long. But anyway, and if you had gloves on, wouldn't fuck your gloves up.
Very good.
Back to this. We got electrolyte tablets in a tablet form, just in case, because this was my suggestion.
I thought this was electrolytes in a tablet form.
It is, but you got to mix that with water and drink it.
Oh, that you just pop them.
That's a tablet capsule. Sorry.
There you go. See, got it wrong.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
This was my suggestion, so I'm really happy to see how this has turned out. Because obviously you might have seen I struggle to digest things on a race morning.
Normally we see you try and get them down, and then a couple of hours later we see them come back up.
I will also say, James is probably going to get annoyed that I say this.
Here we go.
I have recently, this is now my go-to every race.
That specific flavour?
Lemon, all the time.
Right, lemon.
But it's took me a while to move on over to this.
Why was you a big hater of it?
No, not a hater, but I was not. Well, this is generation 2 of Intra, and between generation 1 and another brand, I was on the fence. Let's say.
Yeah, and I'd be like a detective, or
and he'd be
on his vlogs. I'd be like,
through vlogs.
To see if you'd got the other brand with you.
There was one instance, and what I'm getting to is the race where I was a little bit sick during the race, and it came out of my helmet, and there's quite a graphic POV. If you watch a bit more of that vlog, there's a clue being left behind, and it is not, in fact, Ride Nutrition that I was using at that time. However, since Romaniacs, I moved on to trying the Generation 2 Intra, which has got quite a lot more electrolytes in it. Well, more salt, basically. So it has a slightly different taste. It's not as sweet. And after then one Aberstone and one Hispania, solely with Intra.
Boy, you put it down to that, yeah?
The other brand is a thing of the past. But my whole point of the story was...
You must have fucking forgot your Intra at Sea to Sky.
The Sea to Sky, I did have it, but I was ill. Yeah. I'm getting the haters are piling up in my vlog comments after my 2 bad performances. You know, I'm getting told I need to concentrate. I don't fucking take it seriously enough.
I reckon there's a good conversation to be had there with Tommy tomorrow about that. Oh. So you just don't go too far into it. We've got a couple of questions for you and a couple of suggestions.
Oh, God, well, you've been talking about me behind my back.
Only for an hour or 5.
All right. Be my guest. Anyway, I forgot where I was up to now. You want to sell anything else?
I don't know where you got to. Capsules. So just another format of the salts, easy to take on rides.
Yeah, I've started taking these at a race because I struggle to consume liquids before a race. So for me, this is and after I mentioned on this podcast before, I dehydrated at Sea to Sky last year. I've really increase my uptake of sodium whilst I'm at a race. So for me, this has been very good. And when are these arrived?
They're next week, launch next week with caffeine tablets as well. So we've also got some nice little bags that riders can take out on a mountain bike ride. And you could even put HydroFizz in these little bags. They're waterproof. And it just means that you can top up during ride instead of having to load up everything.
Should I give you one thing I think's very good with your brand, which I think you do really well, and I would like to be able to do that better for my brand. It's hard for me to do it with my brand, but the way you have a community vibe in terms of the hydro station you take to some events, I think that's brilliant.
Yeah, the hydro station.
That's a really, really good idea.
Just a shame he fucked it off into a lamppost 2 weeks ago.
Oh, have you smashed it out? I didn't even know. Rub salt in the wound.
We've been deciding what to do. That was on the discussion yesterday, but we're going to use the content of the smashed up, not the content, but pictures, videos.
We do have a little bit of
Black Friday
material.
Marketing that James fucked the Land Rover off into a lamppost.
We had a nice summer. Me and the Landy had a nice summer.
You've done the motor, not the trailer.
Actually, tell the full story.
The story actually gets better.
Fire away.
Oh, fuck. I thought you'd wrap the trailer and it was just not the end of the world, but you've wrapped the motor up.
The last event of the summer. So I don't know how many events we've done over summer, but too many. On the way up to the Naughty Northumbria mountain bike event. And we had a bit of a road traffic collision, to put it to downplay it. Ended up in a concrete pillar, basically.
Now, huge shot, like someone pulled out on you on a roundabout, entering a roundabout.
Yeah, so someone pulled across the road I had a trailer on the back. Last minute, they just pulled across. They thought I'd flashed them out, but I didn't. And then head-on collision. I then veer off the road onto some grass. Actually jumped this little pavement thing with a trailer on the back with an IBC in it. Luckily, it was only half full. No chance of me stopping. So I just kind of braced for impact, hit this concrete pillar, and that was that. So we eventually got it recovered. And the trailer went to what I thought was like a police impound. And one of the cars next to the trailer got targeted a few nights after. Burnt to a crisp.
Arson attack.
In the compound?
Yeah.
And it then burnt our trailer down. So there's literally nothing to So things went from bad to worse.
No wonder you got the sell job on, so you need a new trailer.
Poverty
That's the Black Friday marketing plan as well. Just look how all our belongings have been burnt to a crisp.
Oh no.
Yeah,
So the Land Rover's knackered as well.
Yeah.
Written off.
Finished. And the trailer's gone.
It's in the chassis left of it.
Rebuild one off the chassis?
I think B's just starting again.
Honestly, you couldn't write it. Like Joe was telling us what had happened because we didn't even know, and he was like, "You're not going to believe this, lads. Like, there's literally nothing to show for the trailer. It's gone."
Surely that's in the police compound. It's under their insurance.
Yeah, which is lucky.
So you get paid back for it.
Hopefully, yeah. It's just all the signage, all the IBCs, the gazebo, just gone.
Oh, it was loaded up with everything.
Yeah. Everything that you liked about our hydration station
It's gone.
Literally gone.
No hydro station anytime soon.
Oh well.
But we hope to have
We'll
it
be back
on the
and better
road.
than ever.
We'll be back because that was really good.
Did it do a
went
load
down
of
well.
stock in as well? Did you have a load of stock in the back of it?
Not too much, but in the back compartment of the Land Rover was just a gel massacre. Because we were giving out gels at that event, and yeah.
Oh wow. Well, at least you're all right. You didn't hurt yourself, did you?
No, we're still here today, which is good.
I'm going to have myself one of the new intro rice bars, which are also going to be available soon.
Honestly, it's like I'm on a podcast with Tommy Sell. The selling is outrageous.
You wanna try
I
one of
mean,
these?
just run me out. You have
Do you
a
want to do a live taste test?
Let's have a go.
This product actually.
This is
caused a
James's
lot-
product.
What does this do?
40 grams of 40 grams of carbs in one of them.
Yeah, and what does it do for you?
Carbohydrates, energy.
It's an easy way for you to fuel on a ride.
Can we take
Tastes
some of
great.
these on our Christmas special?
We've just used all that was in that box.
How many calories?
Calories, I'm not exactly sure.
A lot.
We just go to hit the 40 grams of carbs, gluten
It's
free,
for performance, Edward.
vegan,
Tastes very nice.
ergonomical,
Two flavours, this and chocolate.
caramel,
Caramel.
salted. Yeah, chocolate salted caramel is the second flavour.
Good.
But yeah, that must have taken 3 years to make. We thought we had it dialed in with another supplier, and then
That's one of my questions, actually. How long do you test stuff out for? Which we kind of answered already.
yeah, too long.
Everything takes a long time. I'm the same. Not
It surprised myself, though, because when I seen that picture of me testing in March 2021, it was
November 2022.
November 2022 when we started.
how do you go about? Obviously, for my brand for clothing, it's like you just want the fit and the feel and all that, right? But
Yeah.
because it's a consumable product, have you got to go through like a food agency, or do you have to have a ticket for that or anything?
Yeah, so you register with your business with the local council as a food business, and then it's largely just up to you to make sure you're doing everything right. So you will go to a supplier. Like I said earlier, we want to hit these benchmarks and this flavouring. They'll then kind of work with you to make a product that's compliant wherever you're looking to sell it, and then we.
So you have to the registering with the council. Is that like a hygiene standard thing, or
Yeah. So that's more. It's kind of more to do with people who are actually preparing open food products.
Yeah.
With us, it's a box we have to tick, but it doesn't really apply to us that
Okay.
much. So we might get an inspection once a year, and then it's a lot of trust in the supplier that you're getting the product from.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can test the products yourself. So we have the hydrophirs, the creatine, the beta-alanine, all on the Colm list, which is like an independent anti-drug testing scheme.
Mm-hmm.
And it just gives people that extra reassurance that what they're taking is.
I'm going to say,
clean
surely
product.
with you, Bill, you must have to be careful of it. It's not got some.
Yeah. Well,
something
all
in.
of the mixtures are more than safe. Like, they don't even come close to being anywhere. But obviously, that's where you have to know and trust the supplier because cross-contamination is obviously a thing. So we do get, like I say, the majority of the products, especially the ones that people would question, we've have batch testing. That's one thing we made some targets for next year and stuff. We want the full range to be tested next year. Just where, like I say, mixture-wise and ingredient-wise, there's nothing, that comes even close to getting you in trouble. But you just never know. So we're going to, as a goal in future, we want every single thing available, but just for kind of where we're at, it is a costly process.
But I'm guessing you're selling to more hobby riders and people than experts, aren't you? I'm guessing.
Yeah, I think 95% of our audience is a weekend warrior just looking for.
I don't know. I think it's a mix. To be fair.
So.
I think.
Well, no, I meant selling. You'd probably sell to them, but you probably give to athletes.
I think athletes, but I mean, if we didn't do it, if we didn't give them it, if we don't give them it, they're gonna have to buy it from somewhere.
Yeah.
Because I'll be honest, like nothing here is kind of revolutionary. It's all kind of just science, and we tweak things. We obviously test things on how they sit on your stomach and how they taste. And
that's
stuff
one massive thing for me. When I raced Romaniacs, do you want me to slag off one of your competitors? Because I can, I suppose.
What did you try?
Let's have it.
SIS, the Science in Sport, all of that messed with my stomach.
Oh, really?
Yeah, bad.
I've got quite a good stomach, but what SIS does to me is my teeth after a day of drinking it. I've such bad tooth and gum ache from
sugar.
I don't know if it's the sugar. I don't even know what makes it, but I actually used SIS, in 2016 when I first started, because the guy that helped me out had to deal with them. And my teeth at the end of a race, I could barely eat that night time. So obviously on a multi-day race, for me, that's no good. But again, it's so personal preference, and that's why the one thing I say to people is, if you're going to try something, take something, test it while you're practicing first. Like, don't
just
buy it and go to a race because
yeah.
it is such a personal thing. Like, there's 3 of us, and then we send stuff out to our friends too to try and to get as much feedback as possible in terms of how it sits.
I'm not on that list, am I?
stomach.
Okay, now.
Sorry, did we not test protein 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, only because it came here because you used my address again. Like you've used my address for God knows what you've sent downstairs. A bed actually yesterday turned up. I'm waiting for the mattress.
Me too, actually.
Oh, yeah.
Not coming for a few weeks yet, so you're good on the mattress front.
Right, there we go.
I'm excited for it. Muffin top from Loaf.
Are you going to test that in your test environment before you bring the missus back to England again? Make sure you test it for a bonk with Roxy, though. Don't test it for a bonk on your own.
Right. I'm going to have a flick through some questions for you here, James.
Cool, let's go.
This one's not really ride nutrition, but I'm here curious to know what you say. What is the best meals pre and post race?
So pre-race, you just need to be looking at anything carb rich. So your last meal before your activity, I'd recommend avoiding any fats, any proteins, just because they're harder for the body to digest. High carb, something that you like eating. As Bill just said, everything is so individualized with nutrition. It just needs to be something that sits well with you.
So like pasta, porridge, whatever.
Yeah, pasta, porridge, low GI carbs, low glycemic index carbs are going to give you a nice slow release during your activity. And it's as simple as that, really. It doesn't need to be anything revolutionary, just something that sits well with you and you've used before.
And then post is, I'm guessing, the opposite. No carb.
No, you want carbs.
No, you want carb again?
Yeah, so a lot of people just associate carbs with during, whereas straight after you've finished your race or your exercise, you need to be replenishing them carb stores immediately with a high GI carb. So something that's going to be absorbed rapidly into the body, and then that will allow your cells to start rebuilding immediately. So after, you need to hit your carbs, your protein, and your electrolytes. Electrolytes, you'll have been sweating throughout your activity, lost sodium, potassium, calcium, magnesium in your sweat. So getting those back in with fluids is also great.
Is this where your protein drinks mixed with carbs at the end?
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
Where ours is a race like a recovery.
So yours isn't a protein for like protein
no,
at the
it's
gym.
quite like if you're gonna go, if you're a bodybuilder or gym rat, ours would be quite a higher calorie.
Right.
Yeah, it's quite
drink.
a specific market art.
Because we're targeting, those after.
So you finish the race, drink your drink.
Day one of a
Exactly,
Romania,
yeah.
like in Romaniac's day finishes, you need carbs, you need protein. After practice day of a motocross, before you have the second day of racing,
Yeah.
like ours is athlete related,
you.
which is, again, carbs are included, which obviously better for recovery, but with that adds a few more calories.
Good question, that, because I would got that wrong. I thought you would avoid carbs after.
I did until kind of recently. Well, few years ago.
So that actually links back to the milk study that I said at the start, because the milk is a carb and protein source, whereas most people would just have a protein source after. So, that's
So a
why
glass of milk?
That's why the milk was...
I think I'd throw up if I drank a chocolate milk.
Did you mix the shake with milk or water?
No, we only did water here.
Just water, right.
Oh, you reckon mix the protein shake with milk as well?
So you can mix our recovery shake with milk or water.
Right.
The milk gives it like a creamier taste, which I don't know, I prefer, but some people...
But that'd be very high calorie.
Yeah.
Yeah, but after a long day,
yeah,
you replenish, and you've got a few thousand in the tank after a Romaniac.
So none of this stuff here then is really... You shouldn't really take it unless you're doing the exercise, apart from probably the hydro phase.
And the creatine. The creatine's a great supplement for everyday use.
That's this one. In case any visual learners would like to see what we're talking about. We haven't actually talked
That's
about
another
that yet.
thing I'll give you. The branding, the packing, really nice. Very nice.
Thank you very much.
It's good. It's always been good, but I feel like we're refining it well. Like
Especially the clothing you do. Poof, unbelievable. The fit on it and the
There's
fabric.
a bit of a mess on the supplier we're using, to be
Is
honest.
he?
We're waiting for a pink hoodie, but it's taking its fucking time.
I've just spoke to them. They've said that end of November.
How much intra into a 3-litre bladder? Literally 12 scoops. I literally use 12 scoops. Is that? Do you think? Would you say mix?
It depends how big your bladder is.
3 litres. It says.
Oh, sorry.
Into a 3-litre bladder.
2 scoop to 500 ml.
Yeah, and would you say that to full, or would you? What am I trying to say? That's what you would do. You wouldn't go any diluted and then say take gels as well.
I
Like,
see what you mean. Yeah. So carbs. How much carbs would you have in a race or per hour in a race?
Bill's just thinking, tell them more scoops so that they've got to buy more.
nah, I do 12 scoops in a 3-litre bladder. What do you think? Because that's an argument. That's up for discussion heavily.
Yeah, for
We
sure.
actually had our cyclist friend in
Well, I
here
guess
the
that
other day.
depends on how it sits on your belly. If you,
Yeah, Ed's hit the nail on the head.
That's what I mean. That's why you need to try things when you're
Right.
training. So when I'm training, I don't have it as strong.
Yeah.
Because I don't really have much science behind this. I just don't think I need to have it as strong. I don't want to consume as many calories on a training day.
Yeah, I mean, the intra instructions we put on the packet, 2 scoops to 500 ml, which will deliver 40 grams of carbs in 500 ml of water. So that's a great reference point for any athlete. But like Bill just said, it can really depend on how well trained the athlete's gut is to absorbing the carbs.
yeah.
So if you've trained your gut and you can practice,
I don't think it was Bill that said that, though. I think that was my
Sorry,
point,
Ed.
not him.
Ed gets the glory this time. So yeah, if you can practice loading up on carbs every weekend, you will be able to take in and absorb up to say 120 grams an hour,
Right.
which is what
The cycling world, they're all
yeah.
100 plus an hour now.
Who's your cycling man? I
Gaz, he was
cut you
here.
off. Oh, Gaz Price.
Um,
Well, did you get him on it?
no, because he's.
Oh, no, I remember you asked him. You said,
He wasn't happy with the carb content, which he was wanting a ridiculous amount. He was on 200 an hour.
yeah, but he cycles fucking 9 hours a day.
But he's used to it also. I just seen another quite good one. What are post-race headaches a sign of lack of nutrition, or is that something every rider gets?
This is mad, because I said that to Tommy on Sunday. We was driving home, and I've not ridden enduro for a long time.
Oh, we could have talked. Oh, we'll talk about that with Tommy. I
And
suppose.
then-
Ed left his postcode and rode a dirt bike. Hey!
No, I said to him, do you get a headache after? Because I had a headache, but if I'm concentrating really hard when I ride, or like on that, we was on single track and it was like a lot of shit going on, and he went, no, not really, but every time I get a headache
Really?
after a ride, every time, no matter how much I drink.
just from things going past you.
No,
That's
just because probably I don't do riding as much. I don't get it like mountain biking, but especially enduro, like I'm concentrating. I'm probably not as good as Tommy is or whatever going through. Like I'm probably more near my limit than he would be, and I feel like I've had to concentrate so hard or look or watch what I'm doing that it gives me a headache.
Right.
I guess it's very dependent on each person, that question. Like, I mentioned a few podcasts ago about Sea to Sky last year, but I had headache the last hour of the race, but because after doing my mathematics afterwards, I was way dehydrated in terms of electrolytes and how much sodium I'd consumed. So I would say there's definitely a link to being dehydrated and a headache.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
You know, like, but again, it's dependent. Like, yours sounds like maybe your helmet doesn't fit
I was
properly.
going to say,
if you could just get rid of that drink product out of the way of my little pitch, please.
Oh, I'm surprised you haven't got a bloody plastic bottle.
There's one here. Do you want to put your water in my
that's a
one?
good one. You haven't got one of them yet, have you?
Like I said, James, I'm not on the list.
Yeah, it might very depend, I would say. But if it's a regular thing, I feel like it could well be.
Well, it's not. I would say if I go for a day where we're cruising and stopping, no problem. If I go for like a motocross where it's short, no problem. It's more when it's like.
But you're saying you've done how much you've drank, but you.
Maybe on Sunday we didn't drink enough because I didn't have a Camelback and we didn't stop a lot.
So you just had your one hydrofizz in the morning, but which is the same as you have every day, but you're doing considerably more vigorous exercise.
Yeah, and then this is probably another question you might get asked. Coffee, does that do the opposite? Because I've heard coffee dehydrates you, doesn't it?
Yeah. So coffee's a diuretic, which means you'll basically pee more. But loads of athletes will use caffeine maybe like an hour before they set off, just because it will basically make you feel less tired. Your like perceived exertion or your feeling of pain will be lowered. So it's
sounds
also
like I didn't have the balance quite right on Sunday. Let's say
we'll work on it. We'll
try again.
There's room there.
I'll do your nutritional plan next time you're going to go and ride. Just let us know. No.
If I'm quite honest, I'd rather have it from James. He's got bigger words than you.
All right.
That was both.
We got a question here. Is it good for mountain bikers? We had another question saying, will it work for rugby players?
Yeah, I mean,
so yeah,
the whole concept of the brand was never to kind of reinvent the wheel or come up with a magic pill that was going to solve a enduro rider's specific kind of problems. What we've done is we've taken key principles from nutrition, seen a gap within action sports and taken the parts that we like from products that we've tried in the past, brought them all together, made it applicable to action sports, made it taste nice, and tried to make a cool brand around it. And that's all we're trying to do. So everything we have is very much applicable to, say, rugby, most sports, most endurance sports, really.
I've got an idea. Subcategory: play nutrition, swim nutrition,
run nutrition.
On nutrition,
the amount of people
ride nutrition.
Yeah, but we tried to break out a bit. We do some run clubs and stuff like that.
Yeah, I've seen that.
But we kind of always come back to this is our strongest market. Is it like should we push into this market, stay pushing in this market because it's our best, strongest market that we're in, and there's still room to grow. And I feel like we've got a lot of expansion still to do in here. You know, do you want to go out venture into other areas, the pond becomes ginormous?
Yeah, then where'd you go?
Yeah.
So it's a tricky one. We kind of discussed that a bit yesterday. I think there's room to do both, that's for sure. But the top and bottom of it is it does work. Like, my mates are big into high rocks. They use the gels flat out. It has uses in everything.
Well, I'm guessing if you get your nutrition right with whatever you do, if you do an exertion of whatever sport, you're going to need to fuel yourself, right?
Fuel. Agree.
God, I'm selling this for you as well, aren't I? I'm just like I'm part shareholder of this.
Well, yeah, well, why not?
Have you found the same with Kex, trying to branch out to different?
Yeah, sort of. I find
such.
It's like, obviously we're not tied in as much with like a name like Ride or like, but at the same time, the whole thing of our product was it was designed around the motorbike world, and it's what I know, so what you know, the connections that I've got over the years of doing all the other things I've done. It's easy to stay in that lane.
Yeah.
The one other thing that we've gone into or got into a bit is boxing, but only because that's very easy for someone to stand on a scales with your underpants. It's like another normal thing you would do.
Yeah.
What would be if you could pick another sport to just to just click your fingers and be at the same level exposure you have in coverage you have as motocross in another sport, what would be your first choice? Not really. Don't think like too business and sales related. Just think like what would be cool to see your brand? Straight mountain biking.
Yeah, because I'd be driven by my interest a bit as well.
Yeah, that's why I'm more okay. Yeah,
anything action-y sporty again, like you guys, because it's what I know, it's what I enjoy. Like, don't necessarily like football, don't mind rugby. Like I wouldn't really want to spend the time learning or going in that direction, regardless of whether it's business or not.
It was always going to be an action sport.
Yeah.
I know surfing came to my mind for some reason.
But again, it's action sport.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It was always going to be an action sport.
But I don't think surfing's big in the UK as much as it could be in a different country.
It's very true.
Whereas mountain biking, I just think mountain biking, and again, it's probably a good thing for you to do. Like, it's a relatively cheap sport for people to get into. You can go and buy a bike for
accessible.
£1,000.
Yeah. UK based. That's one of our questions. Shipping Europe, shipping US.
That's where me and James need to have a conversation. About time you let me do the 3PL, isn't it?
Well, no, we do ship abroad. You're obviously the customer is just responsible for import taxes, but we do happily print a label and ship it to Europe, to US. We do send some abroad, right?
Yeah, we send. I mean, maybe a handful a week abroad, but again, it's down to it's all the liabilities on the buyer. Yeah,
it's
which is a shame.
Tricky. Brexit hasn't helped in terms of import export. Like, we're going to look into it more about a possible of like a EU distributor. It's just is the juice worth the squeeze because it's a lot of effort. I guess you're at a similar position.
The thing that people don't understand, which, unless you're in some people do, some people don't. We as brands, you and me the same, we have no control over what the government of that country decides to do. Like, when something gets imported here, HMRC can stop, check it, do whatever they want to do with it. It's the same when it goes to another country. So when you'll get it like I do, customers going, oh, I haven't had it yet, it's stuck in customs. That's nothing that I've done has made it get stuck in customs or made it go for any quicker.
But for kegs, do you ever think it would be worth having a EU hub or EU distributor or US
yes and no
distributor?
I just think because of the issues that are going on with all of that,
tariffs are changing.
Yeah, tariffs.
Depends what side of the bed Trump wakes up on, I think.
Yeah, but now the couriers are working better, so there's better options like delivered duties paid and things like that. That's all getting better. So I would, over the next year or two, we'll look to it. But every country's got different laws. Some stuff's like if it's €120 or less, it's no tax. Sometimes if it's more, it's messy.
It's a bit of a minefield, really. But yeah, we'd love to be able to fulfill all the demand around the world.
But the answer is we do ship. If you can order, you can put your.
Where's the weirdest place you've shipped something to?
The what? Sorry.
Where's the weirdest country you've shipped something to?
Well, we only really ship to your main European countries, but I had an email 2 days ago saying you ship to Guatemala, which is a funny one. Yeah, like we've had.
There's a Red Bull Enduro.
I sent something to Botswana on Kex.
Botswana.
Yeah.
No way.
There's a Red Bull, I don't know if it's a straight rhythm or some form of urban enduro in Guatemala coming up soon.
Oh, is there? Right.
I don't know if, so I guess there's motorbike riders there.
Everywhere.
And then we'll move on from the sales pitch, but there's quite a few questions, variations of what should the ideal race day routine be in terms of what should people take and when. So I think give her one
simple version.
Yeah, just quick fire.
No, give her a money no option one.
Give away what?
Like a money is no option one. I guess so, because then you're going to encourage people to maybe not. I was trying to go both ends of the scale. If someone's got an unlimited budget and wants to really just buy everything and know when to take everything, or someone, what is the essentials?
I know, we can do it. Why don't we do the essentials that you? Well, do it everything that you would need, and then we'll categorise them. That's an essential that could be moved.
I don't think you can even categorise them into essential or not because it's that simple. You wouldn't be enough to split it down. So electrolytes before, carbohydrates during, whether that looks like a drink.
No, give her the race day routine. You need to wake up and you have a preload.
Well, it depends what time your race is, because your race is in the evenings at Super Enduro.
That's true, but it's also true. Good point, Ed.
Let's go for your general hobby rider on a Sunday that wants to go to the Fast Eddie Enduro.
Fast Eddie, Hare and Hound, 2 hour.
And his race starts at 12 o'clock. And he's in the afternoon race, and he's got 2.5 hours.
Perfect. Right. Thursday, the day of starting your preload load. So 1 serving a day. And then come race.
Creatine in the morning?
Yeah, but you'd be looking to do that for months before.
Okay.
It doesn't really have much of an effect if you're looking that week. So that week, Thursday onwards, preload. Last preload serving 3 hours before your race, so 9 o'clock. I'd be having a nice ride bottle with a hydrofizz in, kind of sipping on that during the morning.
Bottles, in case you're wondering.
One of the new ones.
Get one of them ones that we do 750ml too.
Shut up.
Be careful not to drink too much because you can flush out the sodium in your body. So just nothing crazy. A few sips of the hydrofizz before the race, and then look to fill your USWE or your camel pack up with your carb mix, and have some gels to hand as well if you're looking to kind of use some more whole foods, and then reload recovery drink after, and it can be as simple as that.
There you go then.
But that is the fundamentals, but the way you can go about doing that has obviously variation massively. Like, you can obviously drink less, take 2 gels on the start line, take 1 in the pit stop.
That's where they need to test, Bill.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
Don't test on the weekend, on the Sunday.
Don't test on the weekend.
Do
test on the weekend.
If you want, if you want a really good breakfast, you want to try yourself a bit of energy gel on toast.
Yes. What, intra-gel on toast?
About that.
Yeah, we did that once. We went round with samples at Valleys the 1 year I was injured.
Was it 2 years ago?
Last year I had a bad knee.
I come the year you was injured.
No, it wasn't
but the
wasn't
January
last year.
one. You didn't come to the January one.
No, we went to the proper hard enduro one.
No,
you had a hydration station there, and you had no customers.
I'd driven all the way.
Was that the deadest event you've ever done?
It was dead for everyone.
The summer one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not this year, last year.
Last summer, yeah, and I'd driven 7 hours in the Land Rover to get there.
First outing of the Land Rover.
And it went into limp mode. But yeah, that wasn't great.
That was the January
What were we
one.
saying before?
Energy gel on toast.
Energy gel, yeah, that went crazy, that video, to be fair. It actually tastes really good. Should try it.
Does it matter what toast?
White bread.
You want a white bread? Is there enough glycosylated carby in that?
Exactly.
There you go then.
Or a bagel.
Science. Bagels are elite. High
choice.
carbs.
Bagels are elite. Right, off topic now. Really off topic, to be fair. What's your top 3 crisps of all time?
Top 3.
We had this discussion on the drive down here, and we were really chatting about it. And
Yeah,
I
the
thought,
chat was that good in the van.
That's a good podcast topic. We need to go. We need to redo that. Top 3 crisps of all time. If you had to take 3 crisps for the rest of your life.
We can go like any crisps. If we have 3 for the rest of my life, I want like tiers of crisps.
No, not for the rest of your life.
No,
just the
top 3 crisps, okay.
From all time.
Okay.
Crisp podium.
A skip.
Skip was on my short list.
Skips. Something about a skip in there. Nice.
Is that number 1?
Nah, it's just in there. I'm just giving you the top 3. I can't order them. The next one, I don't know the name of them. They're like, are they sensations?
Oh yeah, but that's a
Black
shit
packet.
choice.
Black, yeah.
Yeah.
One of them.
But which one? Or the red one, which is like sweet chili.
Yeah, what I'm trying to do
blow your
is
mouth to bits, though. Your mouth's fucked
Yeah,
for
but
the
I'm
next
trying to
6
give-
hours after one of them.
I need 3 for the rest of my life, so I'm trying to give myself like, what do I want today? Sometimes you want a cheap little skip, and you go, "Oof, reminds me of my childhood." Some days I might be thinking, just have a bit of sophistication. I'll have one of them, and now I need a mid-tier crisp, which I don't. Walkers, nah, I don't reckon. I reckon I'm.
It's fancy.
Nah, see again, I'm going back to childhood. I just think Bosch and Monster Munch in there,
Oh,
or a
what flavour?
knick-knack.
Shit
Yeah,
choices.
I mentioned the nickname. Do you remember Salt and Shake?
Salt and shake.
No.
That's a great choice. Just it's a bag of plain crisps with a little sachet of salt in.
I do remember them.
Yes.
You said
And you
dip
salt
yourself.
yourself. Yeah.
That was a bad hand movement.
Were they-
Martin, don't
were-
clip that up, please.
Well, this whole bit's getting clipped in. He's going to have a field day when he's editing this. Fuck me.
You give you a shake around. Mine's cheese Doritos number 1. Most versatile crisp for me. Do what you want with it.
Nah.
Put it in a sandwich, dip it in soup, scrunch it up and put it in for heaters. Just cheese Doritos, prawn cocktail Walkers.
Oh yeah.
It was close between that and Skips but they're both prawn cocktail, but I prefer Walker's prawn cocktail and Texas barbecue sauce Pringles.
Oh, see, Pringles a good shout and all.
Yeah, I didn't think of Pringles actually. Yeah,
Texas barbecue Pringles, just a different texture, different method of eating them.
Please place in your comments your top 3.
That's what I thought. Audience get involved. This top 3 of random shit, I think, is a good segment we need to start bringing.
You get Tommy on that tomorrow.
Bonus question: is a mini cheddar a crisp?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I said so. That was one of my top 3.
Go on.
What do you think it is? A biscuit then,
Yeah, it's not.
Biscuit.
or a cracker?
Probably is more of a cracker.
Leans more to
But is a
cracker than
a
biscuit. This is fucking gripping stuff.
It's a good topic. Wait, what was your top 3 again?
What's its?
Ugh!
No, yeah. What's its replace mini cheddars?
Rancid choice.
God, what
Roxy
did I
likes
say?
to watch it, to be fair. She'd be happy with that.
What's its? The crinkle cut paprika flavor max Walkers.
Yeah.
And the barbecue classic Walkers.
I will say it hurts me a little bit that McCoy's hasn't made it into mine. I'd be close.
McCoy's like a good pub crisp, I reckon.
Solid crisp in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a pub crisp that you just... You got any crisps, mate?
Yeah, yeah.
Boff. McCoy's land on the desk.
Open the bag, and then fully open it so it's flat on the bar.
Yeah.
So you can really,
Like a real man.
really get them little bits of it out there.
Yeah.
So I might sub out Walker's prawn cocktail for McCoy's salt and vinegar. It all came about because we actually drove past someone that had a packet of McCoy's cheese and onion. Didn't have 2 hands on the wheel. He was in a van, so we were eye level with this bloke chumping on a packet of McCoy's.
Big day you two have had, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the thing. That's the kind of shit that goes on when you're just cruising around.
Big board meeting gone down.
No, the board meeting was yesterday, actually.
Oh, right.
That was strictly business yesterday.
We had a good board meeting yesterday. Anyone want sponsored, message James. He'll whittle through them.
Yeah, do you get a lot of that? Can I have some free?
Yeah, loads, yeah. Yeah, we get loads. It's something we're trying
It's
to
good,
work
isn't it?
on, really.
It's really good when they do it.
Yeah, I could write the best rider CV in the world, I think.
Because you've seen that many.
I've seen that many.
What is a rider? That's a good topic. Then tell a rider what they need on the CV.
I'll tell you what you don't need. I can...
I feel like we've touched the
No,
nerve
just...
Tell you what.
I'll put your logo on my bike and my jersey. Don't say that. Don't ever say that.
Well, you don't care. That doesn't do it for you.
Don't do it. Just I could do you an unboxing video. That's there we
Do you know
go.
what?
Yeah, objective.
I'm going to take this opportunity to do a pitch here.
Go on.
And it's not for myself. Because Pallet Force has still been on my jersey for a while, but they stopped sponsoring us a few years ago because they've gone more green and stuff like that. But I've left them on there just because they've sponsored us since I was a kid, and I had no problem leaving it on there. But it got us thinking, like, I'd like to do something with the space. So what I want to do is I want to pick a company. I would. Hopefully a company wants to get involved and do this, but they can have the space. And I want to sponsor other people, but me display. I'm doing a terrible job at explaining this. I display the logo. I have a company's logo on my jersey because I have a space available, and I had
This is what I think you mean. You display their logo, but they use the money that they would give you to give someone else.
Yeah, preferably youth riders of some description. I do have an idea of what I would want to spend the money on, but I don't want to give it away on the podcast because I don't want people getting excited because I've got no idea if anyone wants to take up this opportunity. But if any business owners out there would like to have the logo on my shirt and then the money go to helping the future of the sport, let us know.
Wow. Tell you what, James, you've selected a proper business partner, haven't
That's-
you? He's spent an hour selling to them and then he's pulled on their
Yeah, I
heartstrings.
got the heartstrings. No, that's actually, I've been thinking of that for a while, but I didn't know how to go about selling it. So that's just came to my head now. Just put the sales pitch clean on because I've got a good idea of how I think it could work, but I won't say it on you. Anyway, you go back. What does a kid need to tell you that they're going to do just to get sponsorship off you?
Something that whoever you're talking to, whether it be my brand or James's brand or whoever else's brand, something that we can use. So like a video of you unboxing it or a video of you trying it on or a photo of you doing something with it. Just tagging us with a photo of you on your motorbike with the logo on the side.
Yeah.
We can't repost it because we can, but there's no value. If you sent me an unboxing video opening up 4 pairs of pants or whatever, and we can then turn that into a reel or an ad.
Different
Or
to just sat there, a picture of him on the bike or a picture of his graphics kit. Or
You physically feel like you've got something in return that you can then use, I guess.
And I would say if they went and did that themselves first and then said, look, I've made this for you, happy for you to post it, if we could maybe just get a few more pairs of pants or something like that, that's a better way to go about it than just saying, give me that.
We take the piss a lot with the way, especially Tommy, like the video that's coming out, and he does it on this podcast, Backyard Design, and we harp on about Cardo systems and da-da-da-da-da, but we're still talking about a product or doing something for that. In
fact, I should have put the headset on for this because I'm in debt of Cardo systems, to be honest.
Or you could wear it tomorrow. But then that's what I mean. So like, even though we're talking a bit about it in a jokey way, or we're like, oh, here it is, da-da-da, we're still giving that brand something better than just an Instagram story of, here's a Cardo.
I agree. And I will. Cardo systems, I'm sorry, I'll be out of debt at some point. Well, I would say it's close to being 50-50 because they had the Christmas special episode, but obviously me and Stan didn't get to race at Western, so the whole Cardo sponsoring the Western vlog didn't work, but they'd actually already paid, so I feel really bad, but at some point I'll deliver.
You could sponsor the Christmas episode. We could, because we're going on Only Stan's trip.
Yeah, well, no, that's my plan.
We'll fill us all up with some nutritional stuff before we go.
Flying.
Yeah, we'll get you a code, the 30% off or something.
How does an electrolyte vodka go down? Any good?
I've never tried it, actually.
We'll have some of them on our Christmas special.
4th anniversary party.
Yeah, we could. We'll have a little
cocktail.
Pineapple vodka.
Yeah.
Get straight into
actually-
a hangover, to be honest.
We said that, didn't we? When we used to do the tasters at the races, we used to have like a big slush machine.
Yes, yeah.
And like it'd be
Slush one up.
Yeah, like no, like after a race, if I'd went and
Tainted one.
delivered, I'd got the win. Then we just start loading them up, fill, I don't know, one with rum, one with vodka, one with something else, and have a lock-in around the Ride Nutrition tent.
So we'd always have loads like left after the race, and we just have to pour it away. So it's like
that would be so good.
Well, better start doing some winning then, because you was 11th last time.
I was in qualifying. I turned it around and pulled it back with a third when it mattered.
I'm only messing. You want to talk about it, or you want to save that for tomorrow?
Nah, talk about it. He won't want to talk about it, really.
He will.
Why? What have you two been discussing without me? Because
there's lots to discuss with you, Bill. I don't want to. I'll fill you in tonight so you're ready, so we don't come at you. But there's big topic.
I think I might not turn up tomorrow. There's a flight tomorrow morning back home. I think I'll get that.
I don't know. Anything else to tell us, James, about your wonderful brand?
I'm trying to think if there's any more fuck-ups or anything else funny. We kind of got fucked over by the first supplier of preload, didn't we? But that's not really a juicy story. He was just taking us for a ride.
Yeah, there's not really. I mean, I think to a degree, everything you'll know with what you do. Nothing
every day there's something.
Yeah, nothing really goes right very often. It's just a constant battle of trying to kind of do everything you can to put things right.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing.
Oh, we haven't
got
talked
too many
about
juicy
nose strips
stories.
yet.
Oh, fuck.
We also do packs of 10 nose strips. I've just caught them in the box.
These strips, yeah.
I haven't. What do these do?
You want to put them on when you're in Watopia tomorrow? You'll have never seen numbers like it on the Watt machine.
Well, I'll just be full.
Yeah.
Oxygen.
So this product was kind of like a fleeting comment on our group chat. I think I'd seen the strips that Deegan was wearing in America with his name on. And I thought maybe we can replicate this.
It's just a bit of tape in it he puts on his nose.
That's nose tape.
No,
it's a special thing.
It's got if you'll see if you can take one out if you want. I won't charge you.
I just thought this was clever branding, if I'm honest, because it is clever branding.
Tape. But I mean, it's good at it for us. It's nice, like it's there in your face.
Yeah,
and
brilliant.
We released them, and the kind of the feedback we've had has been really good. So we've sold way more of them than we.
Ask him what this looks like. What does this look like?
What do you mean?
When you cut yourself?
Plaster.
Oh, didn't do it.
What?
Normally you say plaster.
Plaster.
Yeah, that's what you're.
Plaster.
Yeah. You got any plasters?
How often do you judge me?
I thought you say plaster.
Plaster. Need a plaster?
Yeah, that's what you normally say.
Is it? Yeah. I've got my posh rice on because my business partner's here.
So this opens your nose up then, yeah?
Exactly. The main kind of problem with these is people might not wash their nose before they put it on, so your skin.
Example:
needs to be
Tommy
free from
Searle,
oil.
actually, who was
When it fell off.
rinsing us out in a podcast.
Where'd you place it? How far up and down?
So it just wants to be. So the side bits at the bottom are just on the kind
Go
of.
on, stick it on.
flare
We
of
might
your
as well
nose.
clip it up and get a screenshot of you with it on for an
haven't
advert or
pleased my
something.
nose.
Christmas is coming soon.
Okay, now.
We should have all sat here with them on for the whole time.
Oh, it's more stronger than I thought. This.
Yeah, it's not just a bit of tape, is it?
No, it's quite. It's
When
like.
It's a bit of tape with a bit of structure to it.
When
Is that
I
the right
first
place?
used one
Yeah,
at
now
motocross-
push down hard. Go down and stay down.
That's it.
Feels like I put it on the wrong way.
No, that's right.
I can see it.
How's the breathing?
Ah. Elite.
Their personal preference, but I do quite like them.
No,
Some
I don't
days
know,
I feel
really.
like I like it, and some days I feel like I don't. if
I'll
I'm
try
being
one on my
perfectly
mountain
honest.
bike. Oh, sticky.
Now breathe. Yeah, I can hear it now. I
So-
couldn't hear it before.
Do you find that when you've got a cold and you've got one of those on, the snot kind of streams down your nose a little bit? That's what I found when I first used one.
Really?
That's how I kind of realised it was.
I'll try it
opening
next
up
time I'm
the air a
ill.
little bit.
I'll try one of them on my next Enduro. I'll wear one on
Next
the
Enduro.
Christmas special for a fee.
Have you got any more races coming up?
No, I don't do racing.
Don't
I'm
leave
shit
his
at
house.
them.
Fully retired.
Don't do races. I'm not very good at them.
Was it Calm Extreme you did?
Yeah, I
Is
enjoyed
the last
that.
time you raced?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I quite enjoyed that day out. I need to do some more. I've actually got no end of bits coming for a big redo of the winter enduro series of
Oh, here we go then.
vlogging and whatever else. Did you? I'm guessing you got an email. Did you yesterday?
Yeah, you've been having to go silverfish, have you?
I've been having to spend up on your account.
Um,
Don't worry, I'll put my own card details in.
That's fine. People normally don't. Energy gel flavours. I'm only bringing this up because I'd like to know what energy gel flavours would you like to have?
Coca-Cola.
Do you reckon?
I just could imagine that would be. What-
Yeah, we want something.
I
a
reckon
little
you'd
bit
have to just
sharper
call
next.
it cola, if I'm honest.
Probably, yeah, cola. Just call it cola.
We do have
Yeah.
a new one coming out.
Yes, we do. At the moment, we've got cherry bakewell and strawberry and vanilla, but I don't know whether we should keep it a secret or not.
Okay, keep it a secret. Follow us on Instagram.
Something radically,
My-
my
plea for followers yesterday couldn't have gone any better. That's the reason. That's the whole reason I decided to invite James down here, because we were at like
Yeah,
300
very last
followers. We were 300 followers away from 10k while we were having our meeting yesterday, and James brought it up. He said, "Oh, we're nearly at 10k followers. We might be there before the end of the year." So then I put a plead.
Snuck off to Instagram, didn't you?
I put a plead on my story, and then boom,
You buy some.
we're at 10.5 now.
You buy some followers.
No, just give myself a nice little ego boost that I'm still relevant. Little stroke of the ego.
Is that
that.
still a common thing for people to buy?
I don't know. Not sure. I've never done it. I heard that it can knacker your
I have
account.
once.
Oh, really?
Bought some. What, on a brand?
No, on my page.
Oh.
Years and years ago. Like,
Did it
probably-
cock it up? How many did you buy? 500,000? 500,000.
What's the going rate? For
I can't remember.
$1,000?
It was
Interesting.
Andy Noakley told his his mate. I don't know if it was his mate or just someone he knew from Manchester, and it worked. I mean, I don't know. There was this like by the time there was like a news article saying all robot followers are getting removed or whatever, but that was like a few months later. So I don't know if they ended up getting removed or not. But
The reason a lot of people used to buy them was because to do a link or a swipe up, originally you needed 10,000.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
people were buying 10k to be able to do that.
That was a long time ago, eh?
But now you can do a link and a thing.
I know I never knew that. I just did it
Yeah.
to see if it worked.
When I
and it
first
did.
started Kex, I was desperate to get to the 10k just so I could get the swipe up so they could swipe up to the website.
Now it's not even a swipe
Yeah,
up.
that must have been so frustrating.
Gosh, swipe up. That was a thing, wasn't it?
Yeah. Swipe
It's
up.
mad how much fast the world's changing, isn't it? Because I listened to a podcast, a bit deep this, but they're like, the only way to know where you'll be or see predict how far you could go in 10 years' time is to look how far you've gone in the last 10 years. And then I was thinking, 28 now, 18, I hadn't even done enduro then. That's
So your best is yet to come for you.
God knows what you'll be doing.
Well,
in
that's
10 years'
fucking
time.
mental. This time last year, November, I was at the dirt bike show. Pretty much give up with trials. I was doing trials displays.
No, not this time last year. This time 10 years
This
ago.
time, sorry, yes. This time 10 years ago at the dirt bike show, doing trials displays. Pretty much just give up on life at trials. Was getting 100 quid a day doing shows, spending all of that in Leamington Spa. Getting lit. That's just so mental.
Yeah.
What were you doing 10 years ago?
10 years ago, I was still at school. 16.
Kex wasn't started 10 years ago?
10 years ago, I'd just got...
2015?
Yeah, I was back from America and I was working for Monster.
That same dirtbag show, you turned up Johnny Walker and he was selling cups. 2015.
Yeah, I remember actually, because Johnny was riding at mine quite a bit then.
10 years.
still a big
That's
event?
mental.
Yeah.
Is the dirt bike show still a big...
Don't know. Don't
think
really
it
know.
exists
to be
anymore,
honest.
does it?
Not really sure. There's the EICMA one in America, in Italy, but...
No, the NEC's still on, but I don't think the dirtbag show exists anymore.
Stanley Dirt Bike Show. Is it Stoneleigh or Stanley?
No, Stoneleigh, sorry.
Yeah, no, I don't think it is. It used to be good, that. Do you know why I always used to want to go to that show? Every single time, every year, because you could buy the new Travis Pastrana DVD. And I'd go and find the first man I could find that's got the new Travis Pastrana DVD. Give me that now. Bosh.
Isn't it mad? Like, that was how long you used to have to wait to get content.
Yeah.
Whereas now,
awesome.
you can go and watch any Nitro Circus you want.
nah.
Like, I had Nitro Circus 2, which I just watched and watched and watched and watched. And then John had Nitro Circus 3 on DVD. So if I used to go on to his, we used to watch Nitro Circus 3, and we had a DVD player in Dave's van. So we used to watch Nitro Circus 2 in my van every weekend. But we used to just have that one video, which was an hour long, which would just go back
We
to
used
back.
to do exactly the same at the GPs with Tommy. He had a shitty DVD player and we had 4 DVDs. One was a motorbike one was fucking some love film that he used to watch with his missus, and something else, and recycle them.
Yeah.
Watch that again this weekend.
It's mad.
Because you had no phone and no Instagram and none of that shit.
But that was 10 years ago.
Mental.
Maybe YouTube in social media was around again. But when 10 years, that's nuts. Okay,
10
that
years
clearly hit
time.
me deeper than it hit you
Where are
to.
you going to be in 10 years' time?
Where am I
Some
going to be in
Kex.
10 years' time?
Yeah.
Hopefully sold Kex.
Sold Kex.
That's the plan.
Yeah. I don't want to be doing this forever, do I?
In and out.
No, well, it's
Live on a yacht.
just be good, wouldn't it? Like to do something and make it into something, and someone sees the value in buying it and going, mint.
Yeah.
Be good,
Yeah,
I think.
yeah.
Surely that's the end goal of Ride Nutrition, would be sell it.
I'm not a sellout, mate. I'm here to the end.
Fuck
yeah, I
off.
guess it's
Someone comes with the right money,
durability
you'd sell
as
it.
Don't buy my pot?
Nope.
Why?
Don't need to. James is giving it me.
Oh. You got anything else to add?
No, what I will ask you though,
I have Wagamama's has stopped fish curry as well. That has ruined my day.
Yeah, that was a big...
no one needs a fish curry from Wagamama's anyway.
Fish curry, bad boy. Hog koi or something it was called.
Really?
Tremendous.
Yeah, we'd
Told him
driven 5 minutes in the wrong direction just to go to this Waggers, and then...
I missed the turn off, and then I was like, do I really want it? Do I really want it? And it was 2.9 mile to the next turn off, and then I got to the next turn off, and I was like, yeah, I do. And
So does that mean you've had lunch?
yeah, of course, it was 4 p.m.
What are we doing for dinner?
Nearly 5.
Or should we just eat some of this stuff on the desk?
I mean, we got enough here to fuel whatever might desire you for this evening.
do you reckon you could fuel yourself to fit a 19-inch motocross wheel to a rim for me?
I've got a bit of a bad shoulder, but I can have a go if you want, yeah. Do you want to talk about my shoulder, or do you want to save that for tomorrow?
I think save it for tomorrow because it'd be more funny. Tommy's really ready.
Because he's had fuck all else to do. He's on holiday. He lives the dream, that twat. He races 6 times a year.
What I will say, don't leave any of this stuff here because that'll be in the back of his van. I'm having that.
Oh, it's all been left here.
I sent him a care package.
Oh,
He
yeah.
was actually grateful.
Giveaway. Are we giving this away?
Yeah, we'll give it all away.
You can have this half-eaten bar.
Nah.
And you can have this one nose strip.
We'll give all this away. How are we going to do that then?
James, you decide. How are we doing this? Comment
a gel flavour. Leave a comment in the comments, gel flavour, and we'll pick...
What they would like to see as a gel flavour. And
Yeah.
we'll double check that you follow on Instagram. And that.
I think they need to answer a question because it's normally the first person that's got it right.
First person to get it right.
So have a bit of ride nutrition
actually,
trivia.
That's a good point. For them to get to this point and then have to listen to a question, they've done well. So first right answer, I guess.
Yeah, a bit of ride nutrition trivia. Something we might have discussed in the thing, so they could go back and get it.
Okay, how many months did it take for us to go from registering... Did we mention registering?
I don't know.
I think we did.
I don't think you said.
we
that.
did.
I don't think you quantified
You
it.
said
but
years, I think.
I think you just said year and a half.
Yes, we actually gave the answer away. Maybe...
I know.
how many... Go on.
What was the second Ride Nutrition product?
Okay, good one, Ed. Well done.
Yeah, that works.
All right, write that in the thingy below.
Well done, Ed. Good job, you're here.
Everyone with the right answer, randomised. Bum.
No, first one was that.
First one. Nah, because then if someone's answered it and they know the answer, they won't do it again. Random.
All right, random.
Second ever Ride Nutrition product.
Final.
Tidy, but. And do you want to give have we got any discount codes on the go if anyone else just wants to go and make a purchase?
We don't at the moment, but next
Black Friday coming up.
Friday's
Hold
coming
tight. Follow Instagram for Black Friday deals.
I got a big Black Friday coming.
Oh, do you?
up.
It says my show actually, so you can talk about yours tomorrow.
I'll cut you out, mate. Anyways, so are they getting this stuff, or are they getting all of this stuff but new sent to them?
No, might as well have this stuff. You can post it.
I was going to say they can keep it. Yeah.
No, we'll leave this here in case anyone wants to take it from members of staff or whatever. But we'll send you a big bundle to the winner.
Yeah, it'll all be fresh.
Because I've got personal stuff that needs posted, so I don't want to put Ed in a bad mood.
What's the value of this stuff here?
Whoa, you're probably looking at around
$250.
Yeah, retail value $250. Yeah.
So we're saying the winner gets a £250 gift card or bundle.
Ride Nutrition bundle. Yeah.
There you go.
First prize, second prize, and third prize.
Fuck, make it more complicated,
Yeah.
why don't you?
I don't know.
What, so
200, 100, 50.
all got to get that same question?
If there's more than that's if there's 3 people with the right answer, we'll pick 3 winners. First one gets 200, second one gets 100, third one gets 50.
Hopefully you've all understood the rules of that, because we've changed them twice. But anyway, it's the first person, no, not the first person,
3.
second ever Ride Nutrition
Yes.
product. Answer that in the comments. We're picking 3 winners. Don't know how we're going to decide
while we're on the
first,
subject
second,
of
or third if we're doing
giveaways,
it randomly.
I haven't yet looked through the Western comments to see if anyone got the right speed, but it's on my to-do list.
Yeah, there's an Insta360 camera out there still ready to be given away.
Right, bye.
See you all later. James, thanks very much for coming.
Thank you, James.
Thank you very much for having
You've
me.
knocked
It's
your
been a
mic.
pleasure.
It's gone off.
Thank you, James. And thank you, everybody, for supporting our brand. It really does mean the world from the bottom of my heart.